Welcome back, you guys. Thank you for tuning in today. So, today we'll be talking about the policies that are being pushed in Jamaica right now. Stay tuned, we have a lot to discuss. Narrating videos and also reading comments. If you want to chat and hear my personal opinion, you can find me down in the comment section. As always, continue to have a wonderful day and thank you so much again for tuning in. Now let's get into it. So we'll be continuing from where we left off yesterday with Andrew Holness receiving deportees and refugees from America and him misinforming the public along with Dr. Chang, who also has conflicting stories relating to the matter. Here are some clips. I'll be returning at the end of the clips and we'll be reading some of these comments below. Okay.
Jamaica, watch out. To the Jamaican people, right now in the U.S. Senate, they are trying to confirm a white supremacist, hateful woman by the name of Kari Lake to become the ambassador to Jamaica. After almost 40 years of the U.S. sending guns into Jamaica, destabilizing the country, and doing all kind of shit, all of a sudden, the white supremacists here in America are after Jamaica. They want to get their white supremacist friends to have businesses in Jamaica because the Chinese helped build roads in Jamaica. The Chinese helped build a port in Jamaica. All of a sudden, America is interested in Jamaica. It does not bode well for that woman, Kari Lake. And if you listen to that woman's speeches over the past 8 years, she does not like black people, Mexican people, nor any immigrant. Why they're sending this hateful woman to Jamaica is to cause problems. They are going down there to try and take over what little Jamaica has left because they see that Jamaica is developing. The Chinese help them. The Chinese did not bring any base with soldiers into Jamaica, which is what the U.S. does all around the world. Let me tell you, this woman is the most hateful piece of shit when it comes to white people. So I don't know what Andrew Holness is going to do, but the country of Jamaica has a right to say no to an ambassador who does not really like the people that she's supposed to be going to a country to beg them to give the U.S. more access to Jamaica. To what you think they were doing there? Destroy it.
Let us see what the people in the comments are saying. So, first comment is Gaza Gang. We Jamaicans need a leader that love the country of Jamaica. Tap Shatter says we must first love ourselves, respect and work together in unity and have one voice, one vision. So whoever is elected to represent us, they will now, I think he means know, what and where we are going as a people. We are the power. Gaza Gang returned to the comment section and responded to Tap Shatter. He says, yes baby, love facts you talking. Swagger G57 says, we got one. His name is Andrew Holness. Thank God him no name Marky G. Who's Marky G? Gred says, Andrew no like we either. Love is Love says, do you think Andrew can say no? Sue responds, yes. Philippians responds to Sue, and then we would get sanctioned, and then we would blame Andrew when we start starve. Marcia Vessel responds to Sue, no he can't, there will be consequences for Jamaica if he do it. Hon Bruce Goldenwood, listen, everything in life has a consequence. If you breathe air, there's a consequence that you have to pay bills. There's a consequence that you have to eat. There's a consequence that you have to take showers and take a dump in the toilet. Everything has its consequences. Like, make it make sense, people. Depends on the consequences you choose. So if you're standing for nothing, then you will fall for everything. It's as simple as that. Now let's get back into some comments. Henry Peterson responds to Sue. He says, if him say no, them lock him up for corruption. And my unpopular opinion is, if they lock him up for corruption, that means he was indeed corrupt. Why were you doing corrupting things? You are supposed to be setting an example. You are the leader of our country. So if it is that you are mixed and squabbling in corruption, then you shall be penalized accordingly. The law is not above anybody. Back into the comment section, Sue responds to Henry Peterson. Sue says, Jamaica is a sovereign country. At the end of the day, we all have to stand for something. When is enough is enough? Good question, Sue. This person is either named Sparetime W or his Partimew. Replying to Sue, says, sorry, but he isn't actually in charge. Our country's upper class is extremely non-black and would agree with that woman with anti-black tendencies. Now, if you guys are not aware of which woman they're speaking of, I will insert her clip from yesterday's video for you to see. Short clip. One more comment before I insert that clip. NFB responds to Sue, says no. So you're responding to Sue saying Jamaica is sovereign country, and when is enough, you're saying no. Enough is not enough. Are you daft, darling? Are you okay? Please go back to sipping whatever you were sipping and go directly to your hibernation, Mr. Bear. Thank you.
Guys, let me check out this video.
Working with the Jamaican government to combat lottery scams that target vulnerable American victims to the tune of $300 million annually. Jamaica has struggled for years to prosecute these networks domestically. If confirmed, what practical resources or support would you pursue to encourage more effective cooperation between our law enforcement agencies to stop these scams?
Thank you for asking that question, Senator. I will think, how could you get scammed out of your life savings? But there are some bad actors in Jamaica who have really honed the skill of bilking people out of their money through these lottery scams and other financial scams. And so we will work very closely with Jamaican law enforcement officials. We already have a great relationship. We'll work with our counterparts at the State Department, and we will work with local law enforcement here in the United States to make sure that we're doing everything we can to alert people to this problem, because I think a lot of people unsuspectingly don't even realize that they're obviously being caught up in a scam, and then prosecute people to the fullest extent of the law. And I will put pressure on the Jamaican government, if I'm confirmed, to really prosecute and take seriously these types of crimes.
So guys, after seeing this clip with this lady, what's her name? Miss Kari Lake. After seeing this Kari Lake lady talking about lottery scamming and all of these shenanigans she keeps saying, do they absolutely realize scamming began in the US of A? That's where it was originated from. They were recruiting people in their what do you call it, a pyramid scheme type thing, and then they taught you how to do it, and when they abandoned you and fled with your money, you had nothing left but the knowledge they taught you. Of course you were going to try to advance on said knowledge. Come on now, let's not be ridiculous, okay? Now, in light of the fact that it was created in America, when you Caucasian people was doing it, it was called a white collar crime, a blue collar crime, where you would only be penalized from 3 to 6 months for certain crimes, a certain amount of money, or if you had been a repeat offender 3 times or more, you'd be receiving 3 months to 2 years in a heavily guarded facility. Now, did they call those prisons? No, they called them rehabilitation centers. However, we knew that these were not drug rehabilitation centers, so we're not sure why you gave it that name. Moving on. Those who got 3 to 2 years, fine, they were repeat offenders, but people who had been caught more than 3 times, they would get up to 2 to 4 years maximum. That's it. No more days, no more. All of a sudden, these Caribbean natives decided they want to pick up the mantle and carry on where they saw their masters left off. And now you want to penalize them for maximum amount of years that did not even exist. You want to penalize them 25 years, 30 years. Why? Because these people, their life savings, their life savings was being spent in the lottery scamming. They were playing lotto. They were playing all of these things thinking, oh, I'm going to win big. I'm going to win said car. I'm going to win X $1 million. And I'm going to do this. When Supreme Lottery did it, it is fine. If Supreme Venture did it, it is fine. Regular middleman do it. All of a sudden, 25 years, 30 years, forever in prison without the chance of parole or a bail. What? Like, make it make sense. Just say at this point, you're not my friend. I cannot profit off the money you are making, so I will make your life non-existent. Matter of fact, I was thinking about making it a living hell, but why give you hell when I can just snuff your life altogether? That is what it's giving. That is what we're seeing. So if it is that, it is different in your point of view. Please, come. Let us discuss in the comment section, because I'm interested in hearing your point of view. Otherwise, I'll be looking through my eyes and my ears tell me that you are indeed a dictator. And America needs to have multiple seats. Many seats. Go take many seats. Sit down far away. To the same distance you want those deportees away from you because they're degenerates and this and that and that. That I want you to take just the same distance in a seat. Pick your seat and go as far as you wanted them to go. Sit over there. Do not talk to anybody. You're in timeout. We don't want to hear or see from you. Okay? And should you reopen the conversation? Let's reopen the conversation when you get out of timeout with, instead of arresting the people, why don't you just cancel the lottery altogether? The lottery is what started this madness. So the lottery is what will finish this madness. Run, go tell your friends now. Talk to them. Tell them lottery is done because we are no longer making money alone by our lonesome. We have company and we don't want to share the piece of the pie. And we cannot possibly arrest every country that wishes to take advantage of said opportunity. So guess what? Let us just cancel the lottery altogether. So let us call Supreme Ventures, will cancel their lottery, and let's call the lotto, the super lotto from America, and let's cancel their lottery. Oh, you don't want to do that, do you? Okay, sit the hell down and shut up. Bunch of scammers running the country talking about, oh, and the middleman, they're scamming too. Stupid. When you have citizens working for under $20,000 per week per 40-hour workload, and the rent is average $55,000, $65,000 for 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, bathroom and kitchen, nothing else, nothing more, and you're giving said people less than $20,000 per week, that is a scam. Their work is worth more. They don't have health insurance at most of these jobs, and then you want to fix your lip talking about we're fixing this, we have boots on the ground. Boots in your head, somebody should spank you. I mean bang you, like bang, 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 bang. Shut up. Bam, 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 bam. Shut up.
Jamaica, stop right there because I need your help. Help me to understand this. People still under tarps, yes or no? People still recovering, yes or no? Hospitals are struggling, yes or no? Food expensive, yes or no? Our young people are leaving, yes or no? Good. Now explain this to me, Jamaica. Why are we discussing taking third country deportees 10 days into hurricane season? No, Jamaica, seriously, explain it. Because right now, I am trying to follow the logic. And before anybody starts with politics, I don't care about orange or green. I care about common sense, Jamaica. If your house is leaking, do you fix your house first, Jamaica? Or do you go bring an entire family to come live underneath the leaking house? It's a simple question. Because everybody knows somebody that's struggling right now. Not statistics, somebody, a real person. Somebody living under tarp. Somebody that cannot afford grocery. Somebody choosing between bills and somebody trying to recover. And somehow, this is Jamaica's priority. Deportees? Really? Jamaica, this is serious. The parliament got so hot over this issue, they had to stop the sitting. Yes, Jamaica, stop the sitting. Because the people who are making the decisions could not even get through this discussion. But do you think Jamaicans are going to sit down and accept this? No, we're not. We have some questions we want to know the answer. Where are these deportees going? How long are these deportees staying? Who's paying for these deportees? And what happens if they apply for asylum? What happens if another hurricane, another storm hits? What happens if the hospitals get overwhelmed? Jamaica, what happens when the plan goes wrong? Because everybody knows that the plan them never go right in a Jamaica. Every day they go wrong. Now here is the real issue. People are talking about the deportees. But me, the fifth element, I'm talking about Jamaicans. Because every time I look around, I see Jamaicans being told to wait. Wait for recovery. Wait for housing. Wait for opportunities. Wait for better health care. Wait your turn. Wait. So now, Jamaica want to know, when have we turn? When is our turn? When exactly is our turn? That is the question. When is Jamaica's turn? Because from where Jamaicans are sitting, it looks like everybody else get priority except the people that are living here. And if that statement make you uncomfortable, good. Sit with it, because that's exactly why Jamaicans are upset. Because Jamaicans feel like they're in a race in their own country and they're coming last every single time. So now answer the question, when is Jamaica's turn? And here's the real thing. A lot of Jamaicans don't feel secure. A lot of Jamaicans don't feel recovered. A lot of Jamaicans don't feel hopeful. And when people don't feel secure, when people don't feel recovered, when people don't feel hopeful, a new burden feels heavier. A new responsibility feels bigger. Every new announcement hits harder. That's reality. Because if Jamaica can't fully take care of Jamaicans, why are they taking on more? Simple question. Not red, not green, not politics. A simple question. If Jamaica cannot fully take care of Jamaicans, why take on more? Wanna talk to me? When will Jamaica be first? And if Jamaica cannot fully take care of Jamaicans, why take on more? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Jamaica, stop. Come here and listen to me. As a matter of fact, walk with me before the rain comes. Right now, enough of we are forget something we should never forget. It should be impossible to forget Jamaica. June 5th. I may have one question to ask you. What the heck happened to Jamaica on June 5th? No, Jamaica, seriously, what happened? Let's walk through this Jamaica. One of the largest ships on earth, the USS Nips. A floating city, a machine war you can see from miles away in Jamaican waters. Not 1 day, not 2 days, not 3 days, not 4 days, but 5 days, Jamaica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Why Jamaica? Why no? This is not me accusing, This is just a question. Why Jamaica? Then June 5th arrived, Jamaica. Yes, the final day. The day the ship leaves. And Jamaica get another headline. Jamaica Defense Force Headquarters. Fire, fire, fire. JDF property. Fire. Around 7:42 p.m. Fire, Jamaica. And before Jamaicans could even process that or figure out, I want to go on up a JDF. Darkness, Jamaica. The entire island gone. Not St. Mary, not Clarendon, not Montego Bay, not just Kingston. The entire country. Dark. Like we in a World War II or Iraq or Afghanistan war. And I need somebody to explain something to me. How does an entire country disappear into darkness? How? Jamaica? Because we're not just talking about a community or even a parish. We're talking about an entire country. An island, a nation, dark like midnight. Then here comes JPS once we went in blackout with their explanation. Oh, we're working to restore power. It's a system failure. Then after that, they said it's cascading effects. Then the next day, they said it was lightning near critical infrastructure. Okay, JPS. If it's lightning near critical infrastructure, please show us the report. Please show us the timeline. Please show us the evidence. Because if lightning caused one of the largest blackouts in Jamaican history, then Jamaicans deserve more than a headlines, JPS. Jamaica deserve answers. Where is the detailed engineering report? JPS, what failed first? What failed second? What failed third? And why did the safeguards fail? JPS, why did the entire nation go dark? And Jamaica, here's a contradiction that just won't leave me alone. A historic warship in our waters. A fire breakout at JDF headquarters. An entire nation goes dark, all on the same day. 3 days later, we're still waiting, Jamaica. Waiting for answers, waiting for clarity. These events happened, Jamaica, and they are facts. The ship was here, the fire happened, and the whole of Jamaica went dark. Those are facts, Jamaica. So now you tell me, does this day, June 5th, and that timeline, don't make you a little bit curious? Isn't it a little bit weird? Because it makes me curious. It makes me curious because why was the ship here for 5 days? Why Jamaica? Why that week? Why this time in history? At a time where Cuba is in the headlines, at a time where sanctions are escalating, at a time where all the Caribbean is watching regional tensions. Why? The largest warship on earth, JDF, caught on fire, an entire country into blackout, all in the same day, Jamaica. JPS claimed that the outage was due to some lightning strike near critical infrastructure. There is no public aviation reports showing that there are any lightning strikes across Jamaica. No public weather bulletin showing that there was lightning strikes across Jamaica on that day. The cause for JDA fire still remains unknown. JPS, Mina said there was no lightning, I'm saying if there was lightning, please show us the evidence. Show us the report. Show us the sequence. Because Jamaica deserves the facts. So Jamaica, listen to me very carefully. I'm not asking you to believe a theory. I'm asking you to look at a timeline. A ship, a fire, a blackout, and a so-called investigation. And a nation waiting for answers. Those are the facts. What do they mean, Jamaica? I may not know. You may not know. But let's find out together.